Hey, let me check and see if I'm live. I'm happy to see myself go live. I might check 1 2 1 2. I hear I see. Wait, let me see if I took it off. It says. Let me see if there's anything else I got to do with the volume. Okay, I'm in. All right, I did this. I just had to refresh so I could hear myself through the audio. How y'all been? I'm happy to go live with you guys, and we in. So I can go live. So shout outs to all of y'all that's out here, that might be popping in. Let's get it in for the Capricorn reading. I wanted to do it live because it feels better that because if I gotta record it and then if I gotta record it and then upload it, I want the right now energy that's out there. Let me see if I could turn it up. So hold on. Okay, I don't want to disturb something I don't understand, so I'll just leave it. Okay, let's get it in. I heard um, the song by Jay-Z. Before when I was typing in everything, I heard it's about to go down. Got 6 model chicks, 6 bottles of Chris. Um, wait, 6 model chicks, 6 bottles of Chris. Got Paul Belvedere, got weed everywhere. So I heard that, like, it's about to go down. So whatever it is that the universe is sending me through to you guys as messages, it's not for everyone. It's for some and not all. And for those it's going to help, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. And like I said, when y'all hear me say things about signs, that's just how I talk. Um, Remember, not everybody's alignment is different. Every house placement is different. Every moon, sun, moon, Venus, Mars could be in different house placements. So you get different types of Capricorns. You get different types of Aquarius, Pisces, and so forth. All different signs, and everyone has a light and a dark side, and somewhere in the middle. But there is nothing. There is no black or white. You understand? There is no black or white. We wouldn't have a noon. You know what I'm saying? If it was something to be black or white, regardless of people's thing. Everything is all or nothing, but it's all and nothing at the same time. So let's do this reading and let's do it. I don't know what to pull first. I'm just gonna let spirit do this. I hear this. It's an old song. I don't know who made it. I hear, honey, you send me. Honey, you thrill me. Honey, you send me. Whatever that's about, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, um, conjunctions, oppositions, and North Node. Whoa, some of y'all have stelliums. Wow. Like, that's all I can say. That's a lot of goat. That's a lot of, I stood down. So that might be significant. Um, I believe the I stood down is from, and again, see, it's about to go down. And then the I Stood Down, I believe, was from Robin Hood Men in Tights. I think. I'm not sure. Um, I hear the childhood song that not everybody know because y'all have all different nationalities and languages. But I hear this old childhood song that they taught me here in the United States. It's called Open Shut Them, Open Shut Them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open shut them, open shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creeping, 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 creeping. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. So, something about open and shut, you may be praised for. Open and shut. Something may be open for review or closed for review, and then it's sitting on somebody else's lap like they're reviewing it, but then they probably watching because the word creeping, 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 right up to just when you think something's over and something's about to be said. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. So somebody could be trying to put words in your mouth, or someone may assume that you said something in a way that has nothing to do with what you say, because you know sometimes we say things so brutally honest, or we say it in a way that's blunt that it may make them choke. So they're like, I'm tired of being told or talked to like a kid, or something like that, because that is a nursery rhyme. Some of y'all could be being parents again. Some of y'all could be working on parenting or trying to revise or better do something with parenting, nursing. Some of y'all could be nursing or maybe doing things with children right about now. Shout outs to the Leos. This is Leo season in. Um, Relationships, nurseries, children, youth, restoration, vibrancy. Leo's the heart. Watch your heart. Watch how you feel. Watch your ego. Watch your pride. Ego and pride is very much needed because it's needed for ambition and to find out who you are truly on a soul, true soul level. Not just your sun sign, your rising sign, and your north node and all of that, but who you are. Remember, Leo represents the sun that shines, the real sun, not the sun of man. The sun, the vibrancy, the childlike energy. Some of y'all might be feeling bright, vibrant, but worn down and open and shut. One minute you're open to things, next minute you're shut. Um, you know, um, Cascada. I don't know what that means. Let me find out from Google. Hey Google, what does cascada mean if that's a word?
Cascade is Spanish for waterfall. It can also refer to Cascada Band, a famous German Eurodance group known for hits like Every Time We Touch, a geographical feature used in proper names across Spanish-speaking regions for natural cascades.
What does cascade mean?
A cascade is a small, steep waterfall, or a process where one event triggers a chain reaction of similar events.
Open, shut them. Is there an original meaning for it?
It comes from the Latin word cadere, meaning to fall. It evolved into the Italian cascata, a fall of water, before entering French and English.
Now let me look up that song that it referred me or us to. The band famous for Every Time We Touch. Let me see what if YouTube have it. Every Time We Touch by Cascada. Let me see if there's
Every
a
time we touch by Cascada.
let me see if there's a clip of the song so we can hear it. I remember it. Let me find the original. This is what's her name's version. That was can't remember Britney Spears singing that one. So let me see if I can find oh the Cascada's version. Yeah, this looked like Britney Spears. So this may be the original song for Cascada. Okay, so it's a group, a Latin group. Let me see if it'll play.
As a floral designer,
Okay, so I guess the song, she's pretty. She looked like Britney Spears. I thought that's who she was.
I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel
Maybe your love is up for review. Someone's reviewing your love, missing you. Or this is how you feeling about yourself.
my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling.
Mm,
Every kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my
I remember this.
how I miss the last? Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky.
Maybe this is what somebody's feeling about you, or this is you feeling this way towards yourself, and it don't have to be like a relationship. It could be secret crush. It can be something. So we're gonna get it in and check this out. I haven't used these Doreen Virtual Daily Guidance cards in a long while. So let's see the message that may come out for you guys. This is for Capricorn. Any messages for We have showers of abundance, and then we have life purpose. So, and let's see what wants to come out. And I said there's something about the sun. Be careful of accidents. Chiron and Taurus usually also the physical side of it. Shouting, yelling, disagreements, people purposefully wanting you to see things in black and white. Wounded wounds of feeling you have to explain yourself. It says let go. It said let your past go. Be careful of unnecessary disputes. Creative projects. Some of y'all got creative projects coming in, and it's about to go down. Um, I hear it again. Got 6 model chicks, 6 bottles of Chris Paul Belvedere got weed everywhere. So what else? Also with Chiron and Taurus, is going to be here for the next few years. I believe up until next year or a couple of more years. If it should have started already, I believe from last year. Um, Voice not speaking up, being around people who don't speak up. People who are stuck in traditional ways, like people who feel like their loyalty is predicated to the past. Like if okay, I'm gonna give you. Remember, Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron wants you to reflect on your wounds, traumas, fears, um, things that you might into doing for others that you don't really do for yourself. Also, healing parts that you need to take ownership and not put it all on someone else. Okay. And when you put Taurus in that, now this is legacy, like family's tradition. Like this is the second house. The second house is not a house of luxury, but it's about finances, family values, and a lot of family values. If you notice, a lot of Taurus stars, superstars, or even just regular stars, or they most of their stardom comes from someone from their family or someone in their family who had a spotlight, and they tend to do this in the family business, and they develop the trade out of maybe inspiration, or it's easier to do and work for or come into through a family business or a friend who's like family that pulls them in, and next thing you know they can thrive and become successful. It's not to say that they can't do the work on their own, but they do understand, like the connection of the A house, the house of others, which is Scorpio. Remember, these energies can attach to other things, and like the soil collects things. Like when it rains, it collects the water, it digs deep and plants the seeds, and certain things is instilled in them. And whether the things are temporary, when it's in fixed energy, something, if you try to pursue something that's temporary, fixed will still hold on to its tradition, even if the tradition is outdated. And most Earth do that. Remember, Earth does that. The only evolving Earth sign, which is the last Earth sign, is Capricorn. Capricorn will take a while to evolve, but it does evolve. Um, and Virgo, because remember, these are levels to this shit, because the last water sign is Pisces. So through Virgo, when Virgo learns to evolve, it becomes spiritual. If not, it'll be fixated on value. So this is past versus future. So when you put Chiron there, Chiron in Taurus, like I said, is tradition. It's gambling. It's gambling because it's banks, not the saving of banks, but learning the value in the banks. Beauty, Venus. So imagine somebody who has issues in keeping themselves up, their beauty up, or the lies you can tell yourself when Chiron is there. You can make it seem like I I am this person, but truly I can make you famous. Chiron and Taurus can do that. I can make you famous, or I can get you this, and I can do that. But the truth is, it can be exaggerated, and you're faced with the reality is that your purpose for doing this was for you to get something out of it. And then you will assist the person the best you can. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe, for that beautiful answer. That's the creeping, 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 creeping right up to your chinny, chinny, chinny. You get what I'm saying? So imagine the facade of a wounded healer of false pretender, stop pretending. Okay, Chiron is going to expose the wounded heals, the wounded, the wounds of who you think you are. Because just heard that. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff, Heavy D? May he rest in peace. Mr. Big Stuff, who do you think you are? So Chiron is going to do that to all of us. It ain't no sign excluded. No sign. Wherever your placements are, wherever your Venus are, and wherever your Chiron is going to trine. It's going to be a lesson. And the lesson is healing for positivity if you so shall choose. Okay? I don't know why it took so long to get that message out. But let's continue. At the bottom of this, it says entrepreneur because I can't make this up. You think you're an entrepreneur? You're about to see with Chiron and Taurus. You're about to see with your transits happening. You're about to see all of those oppositions, everything that's going to come in and expose who you truly are, Capricorns. A lot of y'all, it's that time. Fearlessness is very much necessary. Oh God, why this song? I've been hearing this song off and on in my head. I hear it's by Aaron Hall. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. So that song, I can't remember the whole song, but I can't remember the whole song. But let's get anything else. Any angel cards openly for Capricorn. I hear all old wounds will be healed. And whatever it is y'all got going on, go for it. This one is already flipped over. Ask. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid. If someone asks you for help, give them the help, Capricorn. Release. If you have any judgment, even if you don't fucking like them, give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Give it to them. Change in direction. Some of y'all are about to create something new on top of something old. You know how when y'all been doing something for so long, because some of y'all could be Sag cuspers or Sag rising. Whatever that's old that's not working, you're gonna have to implement what new you learned alongside it. I know eventually that may apply to me too. We'll see how that works. Again, acceptance. Accept that something is working and there's no need to fix it. Most Capricorns, your sixth house, so your fifth house is in Taurus, because I'm telling you, Chiron is in Taurus. I promise you, the wounds of your livelihood. Remember, that house is ran by Venus, your fifth house of romance, and it's Venus, even though the fifth house is really Leo. So your romance is of your fifth house, regardless of your sun being in another placement. 5 houses from that would still be a house owned by which is the fifth house in Leo, even if it's in Cancer, your polar opposite sign. You know what I'm saying? Like it will still have those placements. So it's something about conversations, not taking things so personal when you hear it. Let people speak. Let people ask for something, and sometimes you got to do the listening, even if y'all have the same conversation over again. Like certain like that. Hey Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. Where are tonight's planetary placements, please?
Here are tonight's planetary positions by astronomical constellation, where they physically appear in the night sky, and astrological sign. Astronomical constellations: Mercury, Gemini, very low in the east before sunrise. Venus, Leo, visible in the west after sunset. Mars, Taurus, visible in the east before sunrise. Jupiter, Cancer, too close to the sun to view. Saturn, Pisces, visible most of the night/early morning. Uranus, Taurus, visible before sunrise with binoculars. Neptune, Pisces, visible late night / early morning with binoculars. Astrological signs: Sun, Leo, Moon, Scorpio. Mercury, Cancer.
Double fix.
Venus, Virgo. Mars, Gemini. Jupiter, Leo. Saturn, Aries. Uranus, Gemini. Neptune, Aries. Retrograde, Pluto. Aquarius.
Brave
Retrograde.
confidence. See what I'm saying? Everything I said, trustworthy guidance, because I'm not making this up. This is here to inspire you again. Have confidence again. Time to go for it. Remember that came up the first time. And again, innocence. That's also the fifth house, your childlike energy, which is Taurus and Chiron is there. It's going to be there for the next few years. How many more years do we have with Chiron and Taurus?
We have about 8 years with Chiron and Taurus as the transit spans from June 2026 to May 2034. Here is how the timeline breaks down. Initial dip entered Taurus on June 19th, 2026. Brief retrograde back to Aries, September 17th, 2026 to April 14th, 2027. Full stay, April 14th, 2027 to July 19th, 2033. Final retrograde wrap-up, October 23rd, 2033 to May 5th, 2034.
That's a lot of heals, wounds being healed. Be patient with yourselves in the fifth house. That's double fixed energy. Remember, the fifth house is a Leo. And Chiron being there in Taurus. Before it was in Aries. Remember, it was in Aries last year. So now it's in Taurus. Remember, it goes back, but really forward. And this is your house of romance, your heart. And I say this again, your confidence, your willpower, your values, deep down rooted values that some of them you got to relinquish because this is double fixed energy now. You may have to release some of these things you thought, even though it's for the family, it was for its time. You understand? There's a time for peace. There's a time for war. There's a time to eat and there's a time to sleep. There's a time for prayer and there's a time to action. You know what I'm saying? Because what's prayer without action? And all these things, you cannot stay still and just pray about it. You cannot. But what do I know? What do I know? Giving and receiving. Something said, look deep at this card. She has the birds with her wings. She's dressed in white. The kangaroo, she's feeding. Feeding. Taurus also rules the mouth, Chiron. Like I said, be careful of, if you notice Taurus energy, throat, cysts, gums, cysts, anything with the gums, throat, gingivitis, watch out for your health, vocal issues, anything with the throat issues. Mouth infections. Remember, COVID came when it dipped into Taurus a few years ago, and then it went back into Aries. We got COVID around that time. Orally being honest with yourself, speaking from the heart when you get Chiron and Taurus in the fifth house. Speak honestly, not giving a fuck. Capricorn doesn't have a problem with making people uncomfortable, but make sure your intentions are well intended, okay? Because we speak so honest, people think we really be taking the person. We'll be like, I don't give a fuck. We really don't give a fuck, but it's not in the way where we want to write you off, because you'll know where we want to write you off. So again, make it a great one. Again, energy work, meditate. Time to go. Entrepreneurs, thank you. I'll just read them. This one says, be honest with yourself. Can't make it up. This one says, release and surrender. Go for it again. Ask. Last but not least, reward yourself. Hmm. Thank you for that beautiful message with the angel cards. Please like, subscribe, come back to, because I guarantee you, you're going to need this or you're going to hear another reader say the things I've already said because the energy is clear. Hmm. What planetary placements we need to look out for? And I mean look out for, it goes both ways. For positive first. We ain't gonna call something negative, we're just gonna call it opposite, okay? Because really there is no negativity. When you don't understand it, it appears to be negative. But things really do happen for a reason. Because deep down, maybe something really wasn't just for you. It's happening to you when you release and surrender. The bottom of the deck, it says, be bold, make the first move. Cardinal moon. Who's cardinal? Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer. We're cardinal. So expect some changes. Mars placements, Cancer placements, and their ruler, which is the first house is Aries, ruled by Mars. Libra is really the seventh house. So wherever your seventh house is, depending on your rising sign, but that's still a Libra house placement. And for Capricorn suns, the 10th house is still that too. So that would be a 10th house in Libra. So include your 10th house, your actual 10th house. Also include, which is your Aries house, first house, Libra house, seventh house, your fourth house, Cancer, and your 10th house, which is Capricorn. So for some of us, our first house for us is your sun sign, but it's ruled really by Aries. So wherever Mars is, your 10th house, which is Cancer, your Venus, which is your seventh house, and your Cancer, which is the moon, which is your fourth house. Let those energies tell it all. These are the energies you also have to be aware of for the good. That is going to teach you something. Thank you. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, something coming up when the next moon coming in the Sagittarius. Right now the moon is in Scorpio. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries, I just mentioned Aries. Thank you. And it says, don't let your past hold you back. Your south node, wherever your south node is, that's the thing that keeps you from being great. South node and also Chiron and Taurus will keep you comfortable with staying where it's comfortable. It reminds me of people who, if they don't have, it doesn't believe it has the resources, it will stay there and then make a move later. Almost like any earth sign, but the only difference is it's like cultures that will spook you, make you afraid that if you break the culture, you might not be a part of that family anymore, or if you break the traditional thing, you'll feel guilty. Like I've always been taught to marry this kind of person, and then you marry that person, or they grew up seeing this type of marriage, so they assume that that's the thing that God has prepared for them in their life, and they realize, why is it not working out for me? Because God is like, I want you to dig deeper. Whatever your parents and them did was for their time. Maybe they all was married for X amount of years, but this for you, my child, I have something different. Okay, so that also applies. And last but not least, again, it says, don't let your past hold you back. Self know. Again, I'm telling you, it's time for dismantling the past.
I think I'm
Hold on,
going
please.
to
Yes, baby. I mean, it's on 52%. Is that good enough? It's up to you. Okay, so then when you reach, let me know. Just let, I don't need the storyline. I just let me know when you reach. Because I'm live, okay? So just let me know you got here. Huh? Okay, because I can't pause. Can't pause it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just move the camera upward. Okay, so I'm coming now. I am. I'm coming, babe. I got you. I got you. Okay. Honey, you gotta put it apart. Let me turn your chair on, babe. Okay, I'm back. Not now, my love. And for bad, what do we need to know? First of all, thank you. It says conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Your commitment is being tested. I said that about the open shut them. It says, yeah, your commitments are being tested first quarter moon. Aren't we damn near in the quarter moon? And this one says adjustment. Not now. Move. Excuse me. You want to say hi? Come say hi. Say hi. Okay. Okay. Mama, you looking all in my wine. Why you want to be nosy on stuff? That bath did you good, huh? I like the bath. She like, I didn't like the bath, bitch. I didn't want to get the tub, but you gonna get the tub. Okay. Maybe these images or this show might be significant, or something you need to see from it. You ain't gotta watch the full episode, whatever pops up. This is about Gemini, duality. With Capricorn, your seventh house is in Cancer, which is so it's about relationships and communication. I know that for sure because it says communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Something about new moon in Gemini. Expect something to be revealed, and again, adjustments are required. Okay. Now let's get into the tarot card. I heard again from that movie. I stood down. So y'all gonna be holding firm on something. If you see somebody slacking, you're gonna be like, "Look, I ain't got time for it." You get what I'm saying? Like that's what y'all coming into. Like wherever y'all are, mentally, physically, or whatever, y'all like, I'm standing and holding my ground. Okay. For now on, I'm gonna start doing just 20-minute readings. You got the Queen of Cups. Something gentle is coming your way. Um, Gentleness. It feels gentle. Self love, self care, being okay with relaxing and putting things down, sitting there. And this time you're going to let the chips fall wherever they fall. Hmm. That sounds like a plan. Hmm. I hear this song, I can't remember the group. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbyes, I'm gonna tell a lie and desert you. You got Judgment. I forgot who made that song. I think it's Holloway. Hey Google, who made that song? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Rick Astley sang, "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Can you tell me some of the lyrics to this song?
Here are the opening lyrics to Never gonna give you up. We're no strangers to love, you know the rules. And so do I have full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Maybe this is what you're saying to yourself, because we have here at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. Maybe this is what you was telling yourself when Judgment came up. Enough is enough. And again, open, shut them. You're trying to commit to something that's only for you, solely for you, and about you. Maybe you're like, the hell with my family right now, the hell with my kids, to hell with others' options. I'm not playing by the rules, or something of that sort. Thank you, universe, for that beautiful Capricorn. Knight of Cups. Shuffling the deck sideways, that's why it sounds so quiet. After this one, I'm done. I don't want to do this all night. I'm going to start setting a timer. Thank you. Three of Cups in reverse, it flipped out under. But I'm going to put everything back upright, but this was in reverse, the Three of Cups. No more celebrating. Thank you. Judgment wanted to go in reverse. Remember when I showed y'all the Judgment? It tried to go in reverse, but it flipped kind of sideways. So unresolved. Open, shut them. I know what I'm saying. This wanted to turn to Queen of Swords, wanted to go upside down. Capricorn. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Something about that song that when you get a chance to listen to it or read the words, maybe something significant might pop out. The Lovers. Oh, sideways. Look, Justice wanted to go upside down, but it didn't. It came out sideways too, just like Queen of Swords. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Queen, though the Hierophant. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, reverse, Judgment, Queen of Wands. I'm at Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Justice, Six of Pentacles, and a Hierophant. I'm gonna give you just like three different ways. And at the bottom of the deck, you got Nine of Pentacles. A judgment came back into review, like maybe some form of group or judge reviewed your paperwork about a job or some kind of payments, and you're getting back your grant or something like that, something you're going to review that has it's about to be restored to you with the Nine of Pentacles. with that with that review. Hi, welcome. Please hit the like button, feel free. With that review, you're going to invest in, with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, something is coming back for you to review, and it's going to help you. Thank you so much. It's going to help you restore some kind of income. Some kind of income is coming back. Like I said, when I heard open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. I said something is in review and is going to be restored, and you are not to tell anyone what you got going on. Let's just say a lawsuit came like that, you were denied, but you appealed it, and whatever it is, and whatever you got, chat GPT or something to help you fill out that paperwork, and they overturned it and gave you the sum of money or whatever it was, you better not tell a soul what is about to be restored that you're going to get help with. That's what I see with the Three of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Justice, Six of Pentacles. See, because something's being given as a balance of justice. And with the Hierophant there, you're like, I'm being wiser this time. This time, I'm not including anyone, or it's not necessary to involve anyone in this here endeavor. And at the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Pentacles, you better bet your ass that something good is about to happen. Or again, Three of Cups, reverse, Judgment, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, Justice, Six of Pentacles, Hierophant with the Nine of Pentacles again. You may apply for something or some kind of insurance, right? I see with Judgment next to the Queen of Swords, you're going to hear about something to do with, I hear education, okay? I hear like maybe some of y'all going back to get information on something. There's something you're going to hear back from. I don't care if it might come to you in a way of a commercial, because commercial came up. You might hear something and that triggers intuitively, and you're going to take action with justice. You may apply for something, but I'm telling you, please do not tell a soul about this endeavor. If you notice with the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, those two people in the deck, you notice the two people in this is the gift. Sorry, it's reverse here. So this is the gift, and this is the wisdom behind the gift giving. Even if it's your money, let's just say somebody took your money and you got your money back for whatever reason, or you found out, you got wiser, and you're doing something very smart about this income or this way of job or something that is going to come in great. Let me get a clarifier for that Nine of Pentacles. And again, I see the Knight of Cups. I'm telling you, something is wise. Give me clarifier for the Nine of Cups, please. Capricorn. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Thank you. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, some of you guys, and you got the Page of Wands. Some of you guys, I want y'all to invest. I hear stocks. Stocks starts with as low as $5 if you can come across $5 to invest in yourself. This is fearless time. Take advantage of the fearless energy that you might feel like, well, I could use that $5 for something else. Well, if you was going to use the $5 to buy you something to eat, I would use that $5 to invest in something and let that be the seed you planted that you forgot about that you put there. And later on, that seed is going to slowly grow, which is your Nine of Pentacles, confirmed with the Queen of Pentacles. Slowly growing. And look, can't make this up because with the Page of Wands, you're going to hear about some form of investment. And that's the truth. And if you notice, for every time you make a decision in your life, Capricorns, every time y'all make a decision to cut people off, you find people just lingering around. They don't know how to speak to you in general. Like they don't know, because they don't know if you're still not angry, but in a way of keeping them not at arm's reach, because we tend not to do that. We'll just keep going. It's like out of sight, out of mind. But they linger to see if they have a way to communicate with you, to find out how do you, if the water is warm with you, so they can come around. So you're getting that. Like I said again, when you got the Hierophant next to that, it's like something with after the justice, after the craziness, after something that you had to stand up for, a job you had to communicate, workers' comp, whatever this is, that the Judgment, the Cups, or the analytical thinking of looking back to realize all this money I spent in this direction, I could have did this. Or that's where the wisdom come with the Hierophant here. And now you're like, let me do it and get it right. Because again, you have this, and the confirmation is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is gold. Okay, some people try to say it's Virgo, but it's actually the World card is even Capricorn, because that's all the intuitive elements, which you have the fixed energies on. But when you put it together, that's all Saturn. Sometimes we're so practical and patient at the same time that we're like, you can get so busy, distracted, saving and helping, and somebody asks for, sometimes people, and this, you know what else I see here? Someone can also ask for advice or help with something to distract you. Three of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Justice. You got the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Somebody's trying to get you to loosen up and wiggle down to try and get some information from you to see if you'll do a lot of talking more. And again, I'm telling you, open, shut them, give a little clap, 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 because they got you to talk. Open, shut them, put them on your lap, lap, lap. Creeping, 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 right up to your chinny, chinny, chinny. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Facts, because I know what I'm saying. Because they know that you, if they're not making you could be planning to do something and they know you're moving differently. Can't make this up. Look, they know you're moving differently. I just grabbed. Your movement is different. They know that. They can't entice you with the helpfulness that some people act like they make you, but they really pretending to be the damsel in distress. It's no more. Come on, man. Intuition is always on fleek, on and never off. Because I can't make this up. There's some people, and that with the Six of Cups, both of them together, I need help. Because they don't know what's your temperature. They don't know your temperature. So they got to play. I need Capricorn, because I know Capricorn on a mission. They plan on leaving. They plan on staying away. They got something going on. I don't know what. Let's get them talking. Let's get them back involved over here. So they are needed to feel appreciated. Whether they consciously know it, you know this, that's what we're here for. Remember, we're at the end. We're the last earth sign. So after all the traumas and the self-sabotage we do to ourselves sometime, and we get to a point where I could tell you some stuff I purposefully did to push people in a certain direction, and I could tell you that I say, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Something like, you think you know everything. I get this every time, right? Guarantee you, 10 toes, 10 fingers, they end up doing the same shit that I knew that when I did this, that they was going to do it in that order. In that order. 8 times out of 10, because the other 2%, I ain't trying to brag, but I know how my brain works. I call it, to me, I named it checkmating. If you really want to know how sadists, especially if you have a stellium in Capricorn, we could shut down completely without calculating. It'll be naturally impulsive instinct of how we move. A person go left and they shit because it's ruled by karma. So certain things is like, I don't give a fuck no more. You can shut down completely and move shit right back into a place of, I got this. Can't make that up. So let me get back. I just want to hurry this up again. When I tell you, I heard it's about to go down. Got 6 model chicks, 6 bottle of grist, poor Belvedere guy, weed everywhere. You got something. Don't worry about always heartbreak. This could be something that was depressing that you're now learning to healthily release. And now you're back on your A game. You're like, let me get back into my bag. Let me get back on my A game for this, whatever this is. Whatever this is that others may be watching. See, the camera's in reverse. I got to find out a way to make my desktop reverse properly so you can see from where I am. This is, and here, this one is on this side over here, really. So, again, the world card is in reverse. It's a distraction. Let me give y'all a few. Oh, thank you, universe. You ain't never lie. 6 of Cups. Give me 5, please. Damn, you flipped that quick. It's no more hypnotism. There's no more distractions, Cappies. I saw the Fool card, but I didn't grab it. The Hierophant again. Your intuition is on fleek because I can't make this up. 2-1 for Capricorn. And I'm gonna get one confirmation from everything over here in the Psychic Tarot deck. You jumped. Thank you. 6 of Cups want to come back out again. It's like there's nothing holding me back. If you come back out, you are a smart motherfucker. And you want to flip just to be an asshole. 3 of Wands. Nothing's holding you back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. That's basically with the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. Every time I gotta go, something keeps telling me back, that everything's gonna be all right. Can't make that up. But you know, it was good while it lasted. Since something you ain't got a man, but you don't understand. And now I'm sitting here looking crazy like, damn. You're no longer being held back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. Some of y'all going through that. Telling me, and again, every time I try to go, again, how ironic is that? Only when I sing that. So again, you're moving forward. Thank you. You're moving forward. Devil in reverse. And the Fool shall reign. You're starting something new, and you better not tell nobody. You better not tell Josephus, his cousins, and his mega friends who appear to look like they got their shit together, but really and truly, they need people who infantilize you, and we've been here, Capricorn. People, person, places, things, jobs, act like they're of assistance. That they can make you better, or they can compliment or make you think you need them, because they start off with, I can help this person. But in truth, when you're riding solo, no matter what it appear to look like, you can sit on something forever and look like you ain't doing it. But when the pressure busts pipe, you get up and just start doing it without the fucking plan, because the plan already is like, just take the step. It's impulse, it's natural impulse. That's the beauty of the last part of the chart. Once you're done sabotaging everything else, and I'm gonna prove it, I swear, everything else is instinct to where the fuck you want to go. So I hear this stupid song, and I heard it as a kid. Tony wanna lick you up, he'll lick you down. Turn around, baby, let me lick you all around. Oh, let me lick you good, like your lover should. I hear that. Like something is trying to entice you. It's trying, but it can't. Uh, 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 Whatever's trying to entice you, whatever it appears to be, it can't hold you there no more. And I want you guys to remember that you don't need anyone. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. Because we could tell ourselves that. Remember, open shut them is something trying to play over and over again, and it's trying to come at you in different angles. When I tell you the more things change, the more it's the same, it's just a different angle. Depends on where you're standing. You can look at your reflection and it's still your reflection, but underneath the water, it's going to look different. On the side of the water, it's going to look different. Through a camera, it's going to look different. Different hues for different views. Because I guarantee you, the person you're looking for is already a star. You just got to choose. You got this. Somebody's coming in, right? That's going to give you some sound advice. Maybe you might see it on something, and it's going to trigger something. It could be a dream. Some of y'all should be having some cool dreams. Some of it is going to be about your past, something about family. I heard family. That's why maybe it's not. It might be familiar, because family, the true word for family is just familiar. Something that you're comfortable with, that you feel or appear to be safe. You might see somebody you're familiar with that feels safe, that's in a dream, that will be pay attention to the sounds, the things they say. And if you can say and record it to yourself, record it back to yourself in your phone, voice record, and tell the dream. And then I want you to just for play, tell it to Chat GPT to tell you what the dream means. See if that triggers something, because that's what it told me. You know why I say that? Because next to the fish, you got the money, and in the middle is your heart. And I said this is about your fifth house. Your fifth house is your dreams. Look at that. Your fifth house is your dreams. I want you to see that this one's first. This one was that. Where's the one? The one in the bed came up first, and it's in reverse. Nothing in your dream state is something is going to come out. I guarantee you that. Chat GPT. It came back up again? Because I can't make it up. It's like something saying, listen to this girl. She ain't making no shit up. So again, my goats, I'm spending too much time telling y'all something you already most thinking know. You already know. You kick ass, okay? Love you guys. Thank you for the like. And tomorrow, my intentions is to do. Wait, let me get one card for you here, because I said I'm going to get a confirmation. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do all signs, because it's that time. It's time for me to play. I'm finally going live now. Oh my goodness. You better believe it. Shadow. And that's number 8. You get a 9. Something's coming to a completion. I want to shuffle them sideways this time. I don't want to mess up my deck. This took months to get here, because I had to wait for them to get back in stock. So I gotta use it until I can get another one. It's good to have 2 of your favorite decks. Help Capricorns, children of Saturn, children of God. Help them. Triumphant success. You good again? Obstacles and challenges and triumphant successes like open shut and don't let that negative shit play in your head. Tell yourself, I got this. Walk outside in the sun for a little bit. Remember, when you're indoors all the time, because we work all day indoors, we get melancholy. Okay, you know, melancholy makes us like, what? You know, that groggy, and you don't mean to respond that way. And you are still loving in your heart. You may give the gift after that person, like you yelled and you, what was that about? Sometime again, people egos is fragile right now. The ego fragile. You got the sun in Leo and the moon in Scorpio. Niggas gonna act like and make it seem like I wouldn't have said that to you. But they know deep down you ain't mean it like that. Like, come on. We can't let the ego try to manipulate you. Even if they wouldn't respond about that, you can apologize. Nobody's saying that. What I'm saying is, when somebody knows who you are, all that unnecessary cyclical bullshit is not necessary. And give me confirmation cards for that. Because I know deep down you're gentle. My cards don't fucking lie. My bitches, they don't lie. They don't lie. They don't lie. It's not obsession for you. You got this. Now let me get the other confirmations I was looking for you for. Don't let them wateries play with you. There's a time for that. Triumph. This says discontent and boredom, because you know deep down you should be doing something else, Capricorn. And you know it's time to go. I know y'all know it's time to go because I feel it too. It's excitement, scariness. It's excitement, scariness, and all that in one. Is truth. Some of you guys, you want to leave. Write a new affirmation. Tell it to yourself differently. Tell it to yourself differently. Because I'm telling you, Chiron and Taurus, all the values you thought that your family's supposed to, how you're supposed to deal with family and relationships, or this is what I see my parents do, all that shit out the window. That's the lies you tell yourself. That's the fixed, it told itself. When you realize you're supposed to evolve, we are the evolving sign. Because once you're about status, nothing else matters. Your personal status, not the status of people. Remember, when we come into ourselves, people be like, they're an asshole. But you know what somebody else will say? Yeah, but they do what's right. Aloof arrogance that does what's right. Or that person, somebody else will be like, but they just being judgmental. You wasn't being judgmental. You was just being straightforward. So you're tired of, at some point, worrying about, I'm tired of hearing, if you don't get who the fuck I am, I got to go. And you have every right to do so. You do. Suppressing in silence, because you've been holding a lot back. Didn't I say that pack? Can't make this up. That pack you've been holding on to, you're like, I want to go, but I got obligations. This is a 2 and this is a 9. You got 11 again. That's another 2. Stop suppressing yourself. Let me see what this is about. Transformation, whether you want it or not. You get a 4. Some of y'all need to wear green, and then recognition and reward, because you are worthy, goats. Again, wisdom. And look what's behind that. Solitude. Now let me get y'all one more card. Oh, this one to fall back forward, the waiting game. Don't tell yourself it's going to take you some time. Just say, it's been overdue and I'm ready. Okay? Remember, you got to change the narrative of how you say things. You know how when people be like, I'm taking it one day at a time, and they look like they've been taking it one day at a time, say, since time is really cyclical and time really don't exist, you're going to say, man, My time is now. I don't know what it is, but I know it's happening. You get what I'm saying? Like, change your wording. Swear to you not. Awareness. When somebody be like, yo, I'm taking one day. Whatever's happening, it's happening now. And they like this. Word. This says financial and material changes. Goats. You're already on where you need to be. I'm sorry it took so long, but I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because if it says emotional loss, it's going to come with a loss. Remember, they try to say it's only at the top, not necessarily. Actually, the people who need to be there is going to be there. Everything else just had to fall to the wayside. Because that's a fact. All right, you guys, love you. Thank you for the like. Come back and let me know how the information works for you. No fluff, no stuff. Peace and blessings to you guys. How do you end this chat? This is the first time I'm doing it on computer. Let me see. I gotta learn. End screen stream. Good night, you guys.